computer. I hope it got my face, that one, that face. Hi, everybody. This is our Team Cup chat #1, first chat. I'm Jen Herniak, hosting today. We can use this link for the future. It's great. Anybody else that wants to say hi? We're just, go ahead. Yeah, we can all just wait. We are just brainstorming some ideas, some plans of action. Yeah, I had a little sticky note in here the other day in my notebook for free groups, and I lost it, and I've been thumbing through. But yeah, my experience, I mean, do you want me to go into some of my experience with free groups or anything?
Sure.
I just, it's super fun to get everybody excited about free groups because they invite their friends. It's like, hey, I'm going to do this thing. Invite your friends if they want to do this thing too. So it's a great way to meet people that, you maybe don't know in person, but they know somebody who you know, so you have like a little bit of a connection, more than just especially if you get kind of caught up in like just complete strangers, which every once in a while I do. I'm like, oh, those strangers, which is great because I actually make that face when I think about it, and I'm like, oh. So it's like a very easy step in. And, there's a lot of different ideas out there that people can throw together super simple. If you're comfortable, start with a hobby, something that you're, familiar with or something for easy stuff. I have done successful food ones in the past. And I did a successful organizing one, but I didn't have any new people come to it. It was people I knew. So it was like, we had a great time, but I did not meet any new people. But it was a good learning thing. I made 0 notes, so I just still have my my group set up, I think. Yeah, I don't always make notes, smart stuff. I don't always do smart stuff. So I'm not the only one on the planet who intends to, keep track of things and does not actually keep track of it the way they thought they would, and ends up just having, like an old floating group in their Facebook stuff that they get to look back on 2 years later. Yeah, so I know we have a file in our Rebel Republic on the site, on the team page site. I looked at that again, and there's a crockpot challenge, which I know people love. That crockpot challenge is gold. People stinking love crockpot challenges. But that was the only file that I saw. I think there was one that was supposed to get updated on the Misfit Republic site, but I did not double check that this morning. So anyway, it's just, that's my experience with free groups. This is a super easy way to just meet some people that know people, like people like inviting people, and from there.
So the whole concept of the free group, Brooke, this is just for you. I don't know if Monica's still listening, although I'm pretty sure she's heard this spiel before. Is so you have your Facebook group right now, your Facebook friends, and I don't know how many you have, but I'm going to make this super duper easy. Let's just say you have 100, right? So you're going to put yourself out there. You're going to say, hey, I became a Beachbody coach. This is what I'm doing. Who wants to come with me? And you're going to get like 25 people that say yes right off the bat. You're going to have another 25 that say, yeah, but I have to wait for my tax return, right? You're going to have 25 that say absolutely not. And then you're going to have 25 in the middle that in a year or 2 years from now might say yes or might say no. They're just going to be your floaters. And so once you run out of all those yeses, your business is either dead or you have to go and bring new life into your business. So you have to be constantly adding, we call it adding to your network, adding people to from your mom groups, making friends is all it is. You just click that add friend button. I know. And so we add to our network, and the easiest way that people are finding to add to your networks is through these free groups. So I'm going to screen share with you guys in just a minute, and I'm going to show you what I have set up for the free group. And this is one that I've like put the most amount of work in. Most of the time, like before, my attitude was, oh, free groups. You know, I'm just gonna, they're free. I'm not making any money off of them. Like, I'm just gonna throw spaghetti at the wall and hope it sticks. And so it never did. I never had a ton of interest. I never had anybody ever add anybody. Most people that were in there never participated. And I think that a huge part of that was because I wasn't putting the effort forward to make them participate. You know, like they match your efforts.
I can definitely say that. I did one that was not really, I guess, I want to say my speed. I just wasn't that into it. And I seriously, like, my sister was in it. And like and she's like, yeah, I guess. Okay. And I was just kind of stepping outside of my comfort zone, in like an awkward way for me. Like, not just like doing something like, oh, this is new. It was like, I don't know, everybody says this is a good idea. Another reason why I didn't move forward with the crockpot group, because I am not a crockpotter. I have one that I bought to heat hot dogs up for an event like a decade ago. It's tiny and it's the most ridiculous thing. So me hosting one, I'm a bumbling fool. I know that I could be successful in terms of crockpots being easy, but I got very like, I don't know how to like relate to people with this because this is not me, and I don't know how to come at it, and I didn't have the energy, and I just didn't go that route. But I've definitely been in that boat where I was doing something that was just like not me at all, and it was showing the world.
I want to show you guys the difference between what I did and what I'm doing. God, don't even talk about these bangs. Okay, I got it. They're awful. So this was one of the groups that I spearheaded, and it was our mason salad jar group. And you can see, like, I have everything set up. I'm making them every day. I went through and I made a different mason jar salad, and like I made some jokes because that's how I roll. Tiffany posted that one. There's my romaine calm. Yeah, you like that.
I love that one.
Stop, hammer time. Yeah. So you can see, like, there's not a ton of interaction. Jenny, I'm on a call. Leave me alone. So you can see, like, I use stock photos. I didn't put a whole lot of effort into it. Okay. So this is the one that I'm going to be doing. And I think I sent you guys, did I send you the recipe cards?
That I can't recall.
No. Okay. That's the game plan, which I changed up actually. Hold on. I'm going to stop my share. So just because I don't want, you guys don't need to see every single thing that's on my computer. It's obnoxious. It takes a year for it to pull up. Okay, so the difference between that group and this group is that I prepared in advance. I know, Monica, I'm so sorry that we're not getting to this faster. And so I wrote out a shopping list.
You're fine. You're good. I'm just driving and I'm listening.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I appreciate you actually staying on here and doing that with us. So I created the shopping list, and I'm going to put everybody in here. Hopefully, well, okay, I'll explain that in a minute. So I got everything all together, shopping list, everything else. Okay, cool. How do I get off of this? There it is. Now you guys are in my way. And then the other thing that I did is I just stole a recipe card template off of Google, and I stuck it in PicMonkey, which is a pic editor. And I just put the recipes on, like, Why? Come on. There we go. There's the other ones. So I just put them all on here, and it took me maybe 30 minutes. But the difference is, instead of having them go back and watch all of these videos and hope that they catch all of the ingredients and everything else, they can copy, print, screenshot, and they can have recipes to keep with them from the group, right? So they have a free takeaway. I don't know what this is doing.
That was like a free takeaway. I've done book ones.
What are you doing?
They haven't been really successful. Apparently, I don't have enough readers in my circle, and I'm not connecting with enough readers. But inspirational sheets that they can print out to have, like, when I did a You Are a Badass group last year, and it was just something they could print that they could have that's just like, it took me an hour to make, but that hour of time, you know, it translates to people as like a little extra, and that kind of stuff can put a smile on people's face. Recipes put a smile on my face when I can print them.
And so the other thing that I'm doing, I know Brooke already sent me her email. So what will happen is, this is my email list builder, and don't mind number 3. It's totally messed up. So what's going to happen is, today when we get off this call, you're going to get this email, and it's going to tell you all about it, and you can click join here, and it will bring you straight to the Facebook group you request to join, right? And so that's today. Today's Thursday. Oh, no. Go back. And then on Sunday, you're going to get another email that says, hey, it starts tomorrow. Don't forget, make sure you opt in, right? And then on Friday, you're going to get a third email that won't look like that, because I don't know why this one's doing triples, but it is. And it's going to say, thanks for coming. And instead of saying join here, it says click here to opt in for all future emails. And I know that this is like probably going straight over your head, but seriously, it only takes like a minute to do. So I created a Google form that everybody, when they click, this is where it will bring you, and it will give me their email address and their name, and they'll opt in for all future emails. So then what I'll do is I'll take this spreadsheet once people start opting in, and I'll take all of their email addresses, and I will put them in a new list that I can send out for future newsletters, letting them know like what's going on and everything else. So it seems like a lot of work, and it does take like a minute to set everything up, but once it's set up, it's just like a well-oiled machine that just you know.
Otherwise, you live my life where you're writing it all down, or you're clicking and pasting, and you're like, oh, is that a good email? Still, I don't know. Yeah. This is like they're choosing to, and when people choose, we all know that when people choose to do something, there's a lot better response than like, hey, I still have your email from a long time ago.
So my question to you guys is that process something that you guys want to do? Like, should we hop on another call, maybe another night when everybody has more time and they can get on a computer, and I can literally like walk everybody through setting it up? Or
yes, I would do that. That would be so much easier than writing it down.
Yeah, for sure. And the other thing is, like, I just heard word that another one of our misfits had all of her accounts deactivated, because technically on Facebook, you're not supposed to be running a business on Facebook. She was a LuLaRoe and Beachbody coach, and somebody reported her LuLaRoe business on Facebook to Facebook. That's how she got shut down. So,
That's tough.
The best thing that everybody's been telling us lately, Shalene Johnson, all of the top coaches are saying collect emails. Collect as many emails as you can possibly get.
Yeah.
And so, and not only that, but like, especially as a new coach, I understand like inviting people to things is scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I hated doing it at first. And so having a newsletter that gives them the opportunity to read and decide on their own, like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. I'd try that. and then they can email you back. It's kind of like a soft invite, like a gentle way of inviting people to do things like, oh, in March, we're going to have a meal planning group, or, I don't know, spring cleaning, or whatever your jam is. My jam is not fucking cleaning, so cleaning would never happen. But, they have all of these groups, and so that they can opt in to doing that group. And you can set up just like Google Forms. I'm not kidding you. It took me 4 seconds to make that form.
The form's easy.
Yeah, so you can literally make that form in a second, and you can have them opt in for your next free group. Okay, you want to join? Cool. Here's the March free group link. Click this, enter your email, done. Right? Anyway, so the whole point of that was whether or not you guys wanted to do that. So we'll set up another call another night when everybody can get on their computers, and we can kind of walk through all of the steps and do that together. And then I think the last thing that we wanted to talk about is like, what are your goals this month? And getting through talking about how we're going to hit them. So Jen or Monica or Brooke, if you guys start.
I want to hit Success Club at least 5. That's like my big goal. I've been adding to my network every day. My goal was like 5 people a day, but that's just too overwhelming to try and learn that many people in a day and then continue talking to them over the next day and learn 5 more people. So I'm at 2 a day, and I'm happy with that.
The best thing that I did is I call it a welcome message. And so every time I add somebody new to my network, I just have a copy and paste like, oh my God, thanks so much for the ad. Like, I'm so excited to get to know you more. And I try and put in where I met them from. And that's all I do. And then that way, like, if they delete me immediately, that's awesome. Like, weed them out for me, And the other thing that I did, I know it's a little advanced, don't know if you guys are interested. I started a local group. And that's how I've been adding to my network is everybody that gets added into the group, I send them a welcome message specifically for that group, and I send them a friend request. And then I take the time, and I have them all written down, to get to know them and send them messages. A lot of them, like, we go back and forth immediately. But other times, like, they don't respond or whatever, so that I get to go and, go have a conversation with them. So I love that idea. The thing is like, it was Josh Coates. I don't know if you guys watched his training the other night, but he was talking about form, right? So it's family, occupation, relationships, and message, right? And if you never send them a message, and he suggests sometime in the first 30 days, sending them a soft invite of some sort, that you're only doing foreplay and you're not actually forming them. And I loved that analogy because I'm so guilty of spending months and months and months getting to know somebody before I actually invite them. And so I think that if we can really focus on getting to know people, like within like the 15 to 30 day window, and inviting them in that 15 to 30 days, that's how we'll be able to hit all of our goals this month. And it could be something as simple as, have you ever seen what I do on my Facebook? And if they say no, then you can be like, you should check it out and let me know what you think. And it doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be intimidating. It doesn't have to be formal. I signed 3 coaches, and they were all from like my call to action posts, which if you're not doing, you need to do. Jen Herniak, I've checked your Facebook page.
I'm not doing it either, Jen, so don't feel bad.
I know, you were next, Monica. I stalked all your Facebook pages before we got on here.
I have not put a call to action on my Facebook in a very, very, very long time.
I know this. I know this. And you don't post anything on your personal page either, which is another.
I don't.
What's a call to action?
A really hard time between the
two. Sorry.
Yeah.
Call to action is like at the end of your post, like, we can do my last post for instance. I put, I posted about, I don't know if you can still see it, Brooke. I posted a picture of me and my little, and I put, I'm in love with this shirt because I fucking earned it. I'm also in love with this little chick. She hung with me until round 4 today and asked me to take a picture of her while she was speechless.
Yes.
Did you know you could get your shirt for free just for completing a program? So it's a question at the end that prompts them to respond. And or you could say like, are you ready to earn your t-shirt in my new challenge group starting February 23rd or whatever, you know? And then it's considered a call to action because you're asking them to give you a response, to take action on your post.
Okay. I've made mine very soft. Mine are like, are you ready to work out with me?
Oh, sometimes I'm like, let's fucking do this. And that's a call to action too. But what I've done is I've gone back through every single one of my call to action posts, and I literally send them a message and I say, thanks so much for supporting me. 2017 is going to be fucking epic. Have you ever considered what I do? Like, same message, every single person. Like 8 or 10 people have responded. I have a ton of people interested that will never buy because it's been like 3 years that I've been talking to them. And that's okay. Like, that's totally okay, because what you're doing is you're just planting seeds, you know, and you're just saying like, I think you would be badass at this, you know? And if you don't think they're going to be badass at this, then you don't have to send them that message. Like, I have 80-year-old women on there that someone added me to a knitting group at one point. And I have like literally like 80-year-old women on my Facebook page that comment on a lot of my stuff. I'm not going to send them a message that says, hey, do you want to join my team? Because
I'm ready for this.
Yeah, I don't want them to break a hip. Even though we have Tai Chang, like, it's just not, okay, you guys get the point. So, you know, so like I am a little, go ahead.
I said I also haven't been posting like workout posts because, and it's like, it's completely my fault because I was like, I'm bipolar, and last month I had like a really low, and my friends were like, 2 people were out to dinner, and they were leaving me a voicemail, but they didn't know that like, the other person didn't know that that person was leaving me a voicemail. And so they made like this comment about like my workout video post that I posted the one day. And I was like, oh, and I literally like cried, and I was like, this is like, they're so mean to me. And I just took it, and I like was like, I'm done. Like, I'm not posting my workout.
That's awful. But you know what though? You have one person that hates it. Dan's dad, my husband's father. Here, can you refill this for me? Is actually one of the very few people that's ever made fun of me for working out. It's my light, and that's really loud. Can you take it out of here? Go get it back. Find the other phone. I don't know what just happened.
It's like so much music happening.
They took my water, put it on the floor. It's cool.
I'll get that for you.
I know. Anyway,
I was like, she's so lucky to have people that are gonna fill her water right now. I have none. I'm on my own. I could tie something to my dog, like Olive. Fill my water.
But the bottom line is, like, you have the 1 or 2 people that are never going to appreciate what you're doing, or you might have 10 or 100. There are plenty of people out there that hate the fact that I post my workout videos every day and they make it known, you know. But there are a few people out there. Hold on. Colby, go on the couch. It's super loud. I shouldn't shut my door. That's awful. Okay. I just want the noise to stop. But there are so many people out there that you inspire every single day with that same workout video. And you kind of need to say, fuck the haters. Even if they are your best friend. My very best friend lives in Africa, and she fucking hates Beachbody. Like, she has not talked to me in months over it. And while that sucks, I'm kind of like, if you were my best friend, you would support what I do. You know, like, do I want her in Africa? No. Do I want her to be a travel nurse? No. But I support her because I love her.
Yeah.
No, that's not water. That's
If
just
it's not your thing. Just like, don't bash it. I've had people in my life that have like flat out bashed things, and I'm like, Why did you have to say that to me? That, like, you could have just not said that. Whatever, thanks.
Yeah, you just kind of have to decide, like, where you want your realm of influence.
Yeah, I've also had people stop me, by the way, because I always love to say how they do not like any of my stuff. They're never clicking the like, but they love to stop me in town when they see me and say, oh my gosh, I love your workout posts. I just sit there and I think, she's doing it. And I'm like, thank you so much. You know, I used to do that too. I'd be like, look at all these people just working out. God, I wish I could be one of them. And then I would just became one of them. And then I just work out. And now I just work out.
I hate to say that, but Brooke was one of those people. She was always like watching my stuff and creeping on my page.
So you know.
Yeah.
You know those people are there.
Sorry to call you out, Brooke, but that just happened.
And it feels good. It feels good to know that there's people that, you know, stepped out and said that to me. But yeah, for every one of those people, I know that there's a couple more that haven't found me and haven't stepped up and said, I love your posts, that still love my posts. So yeah, I also haven't had, like, I know Sarah Price has had some haters on some of her posts, just say some awful things that wrecked her for a while. And getting past that, like, I haven't had anybody directly on one of my posts say something, or somebody come up to me that I didn't already know was just like a garbage anyway. It's a person that always says negative things to me. Say something to me, you know, that's like, oh, like, wow, like, they're just, it's people that I expect that kind of stuff from anyway. So I've never been like really thrown off. I've heard things, but you know, like, not directly like that. Like, not like, I overheard that on the voicemail. Awesome. Wow. Well, that's so awkward. So I can see how that would, like, hit you kind of hard. But just know that there's people that, like, totally need to see awesome people working out, because they just do. They just need to know. They need to know that.
So goals are Success Club. I think that's awesome, and I think it's totally doable, especially because this is tax return month. So money objections will be a lot lower. Last year I hit Success Club 16, so it is totally possible to do well in February. I think the things we need to keep in mind are offering free groups. And like I said, you guys are welcome to steal all of my content. If you guys want in the group, just let me know. The more energy, the better. Just don't sit as a bystander. Participate if you're going to be in there. That's the big thing, because energy breeds energy. So there's that. Brooke, I know, I'm pretty sure your goals are to just get started. And I promise you, your planner is on its way. You might end up with like 4.
Okay.
By the time it gets there. I mailed out her planner. It was not even last week. It was the week before, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was almost 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. And it never showed up. So I mailed out another one yesterday. So, and I got a tracking number on that one. So hopefully it will show up. But yeah, so my goal for this month is to collect emails. Obviously hit Success Club. I think as a team we have to hit Success Club. Is it 30?
I think so.
I think it's 30 to get tier 1 prizes. Actually, I have the email right here. I guess I can just
I was going to say our max. I don't have, so all my screen is jammed.
And then I think it's 50 to get tier 2 prizes.
I know each individual's max is 35 points. That's what I remember.
That's our big ass goal, Jess.
Right?
I'm gonna max out 35 points. I'd like to actually. That'd be very cool. That'd be very cool.
It would be very cool, but let's start with something tangible.
I know that workability is in me. I've worked that hard for other people many times. I've worked that hard for myself a couple times. Bringing that energy back used to be something that scared me a lot, because it kind of like pulled me. I get too focused onto things, and then everything else just like melts away. And I used to feel really guilty about that, like the hustle, as I called it, was my hustle fear. And I realized like I was kind of putting some feelings onto stuff that wasn't really, like I can still hustle and like take care of things I need to take care of. Because I've learned a lot. And I don't give myself enough credit for that.
All right. Here, hold on. I have the rules right here, and then I promise I'll let you finish. Okay, so points are earned. 1 Success Club point equals 1 Team Cup point. 1 rank advancement equals 3 Team Cup points. So, like, if you go
advancement.
Yeah, if you go Emerald, Monica, you were Emerald, right?
Yeah, I was.
So you need to go Ruby, like ASAP.
But I'm not an Emerald right now. Do I have to go Emerald? Can I just go Emerald again?
I don't
Not
know.
for 3 points. I mean, yes, you can.
Brooke, all Emerald is you sign 2 coaches under you. So like, if your husband wanted to do it, or your mom, or hold on. Whatever. So you could do. You just need 2 coaches to sign under you. Don't go on Amazon Video. It doesn't have kid protections. So anyway, so that would be, you would rank advance to your first rank, which would be Emerald. And when you hit Emerald is when you can get Success Club, and when you can start getting free customers and all of that stuff. Tier 1 prize is 30 points. For tier 2 is 50. And then 75, and then max 35, which is crazy because last year Team Cup, one of the coaches from Canada had Success Club 194.
Yeah, one of the dudes I know here from our market council in Denver, he's like just north of Denver. He had 100, and he sold 120 freaking challenge packs. Freaking Farmer Andy from a flippin' tractor.
Right?
I just thought that, I was like, dang, man.
Your tier 1 prize is a Bluetooth speaker. So, if that motivates you, then awesome. And if not, then awesome. But at least
it doesn't really motivate me. The wanting to hit my goals motivates me.
Yeah.
I'll take the speaker. It'll be nice. Thanks.
Right? I'll take the paycheck that goes with the Success Club points.
That's what I thought. I was like, I needed the money.
Yeah.
I need confidence and money. I need to like get back into that. Kind of, it's like that idea when you like step away from something for a long time. Like there's a lot of practices that I've kept up with, and then there's a lot that I haven't. And things like my call to action posts have been very soft. They're like, if you've read through this like 10-page essay I just attached a picture to Facebook and you made it to the end, then you see that I'm like, hey, join me. If you're not doing anything later, whatever, I'm here. So stepping into that more direct conversation with people has been something I've avoided for a long time. So I'm like, okay, I need to get like a few no's under my wings to remind myself that it's completely fine and it doesn't even matter. And no's are like the path you pave the pathway of success with your no's, No,
that's the universe's way of dropping elbows to get you to the front of the line.
Right.
That's what I did. Like, no, fine, get the hell out of my way. No.
Yeah.
Going. Let me just keep swimming. Like I just think of it as like a massive mosh pit. I mean, nice. I don't know if you guys ever like went to Warped Tour or anything, but I dropped some bows in my head. So
sure.
I was getting up there to see Less Than Jake, man. It was happening. It was happening.
Those were some good sunburns earned.
Sure. All right. So without overloading everybody, I think that's good for now. Jen, I don't know if you want to upload to your YouTube channel if you have one.
I can. I'll put sweetness.
That way we have a link for this. Because I think that there's some good info, and honestly, my brain sucks, and I just don't know if I remember next time what I promised you guys. So, Anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can throw them right in the group chat. We're always there. Yeah, I think that's a good way to end things. Do you guys feel good about this? You guys ready to rock and roll?
I feel nervous, but I'm ready.
There's no nerves. The thing is, like, I don't want, like, I'm not a competitive person at all. And so, like, for me, like, I'm doing what I do anyway. It's just that I'm going to get rewarded for it. And I'm, like, have a chance to share it with other people. So, me personally, like, if we don't win anything, no fucks given, honestly. Like, I would love to get you guys to be able to hit your goals, and then honestly that would be a better price than a damn Bluetooth speaker. So turn it down, please. I hate Sophia.
Oh, nice.
Turn it down, please.
I think of it like committing to like the Team Cup stuff. I think of it this is like totally Disney. It's a Disney thing. In Finding Nemo, when they jump into the current and they're like zooming, you know, it's just kind of that energy that like pushes you further than you would normally go. So like normally it's like, here's where you want to go, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get there, but you have, you know, kind of like this team camaraderie that kind of like just keeps the train chugging. So, you know, it's good. It's a good energy to be a part of. I wish I had more of the direct words from that Finding Nemo analogy. I don't remember any of this. I'm just like hands. I'm like, remember in the movie?
The turtles were my favorite part.
They're the best.
Dude. I love
the people in my life.
Well, you are in Colorado, so.
Yeah. Like, seriously, we were talking emails. Like, I was thinking about this exactly this morning. I was like, this is why Shalene Johnson was in my dream. She's telling me, like, you need to get all the emails from the people, because I don't know if you guys have this problem. I have this problem because I live in a weird place where people are like, I don't get on the internet and share my life. Which even the ladies, that's what they sound like. They sound all like a bunch of old ranchers that live in the hills. I know a ton of people that are not on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or anywhere, and they're like, well, I do have an email address. And I'm like, do you check it? Fantastic. I will email you that. I have friends that have flip phones, guys. Flip phones that are just like, my husband just got a freaking smartphone last year. He's in his first year of being the owner of a technological device that can communicate like a computer. Like, it was so hard to get him to convince him, and he's like Colorado to the core. So I have a lot of people that I have a hard time connecting with on social media that I know I can help. And so like the email thing, like this is good stuff, because I know that is definitively a way. Like, they're like, I don't have Messenger.
Well, and it's an app on the phone now. I think that's so stupid, but that's besides the point. Hey, Monica, where are you in the U.S., in the world?
Oh, I'm in Maryland. I'm in Baltimore.
Okay. That's what I thought. I was like, I know she's an East Coaster. And Brooke's in my least favorite place in the whole wide world.
What? I love it here.
Oh my God. Well, I was there 10 years ago, so it could be completely different now.
I don't. Coming from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, yeah.
Oh,
this is like a million times better.
That's how
we are loving it here.
Columbia, South Carolina, where I started my Army career. Not mine. I fucking hate that place because my husband was drill, but that's besides the point.
Oh yeah.
But so my thing is, I know this many years into coaching that my strength lies in talking to people face to face, or like through video chat or whatever. I suck at typing. I like overthink it, type too much, ramble, the whole nine. And if I'm just rambling words with like Messenger, people don't understand that that's my personality and that's how I roll. So like it comes across as annoying. And so my thing is like I've recently like started inviting people out to coffee if they want to know more, if they're local, or like I'll invite them to a Zoom chat, a FaceTime, a phone call, so that I can talk to them. Because if I'm not explaining something properly, then they can be like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, and you see their face.
Yeah.
See their facial expression of like, I see that you're not tracking what I said.
Our water here tastes like toilet water. That's what I say.
Ew.
And she totally got me water out of the sink instead of getting me our filtered water.
Nice.
And I took one sip and I'm like, there might be pee in that. I'm not even sure.
Oh no.
Anyway, all right. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know it's been an hour. I know we all have kids. I'm starving. I need to go get lunch number 2.
I need to go do my workout, guys.
Go work out.
I'm like totally ready. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do I was gonna do the workout before so that I was clean and not unshowered after being sick. But
I wash my hair once a week now.
nice.
Oh, I only wash my hair like twice. And I'm on this no frumpy February thing that I decided I want to try. And at least I got dressed today, but I didn't do my hair. So I'm like, I'm halfway there. It's better than yesterday.
Turn that into a free group, dude. That's like a
try it.
I love that. I love that.
Do like 1 week. Do no frumpy September.
Definitely tried in September too.
Yeah, totally for September. But no, I'm so excited. I can't even talk. If you did it, especially next week, the week right before before Valentine's Day, like that would be perfect. And then like you could totally like just steal like some stuff off of like Pinterest, like a couple of like easy like date night makeup ideas, or like some super simple like updos or whatever for Valentine's.
I was gonna say the like 5-minute hairstyle, the 2-minute hairstyle.
Dude, or even like shampoo hacks. Like you could do so much with that. That's fucking genius. I love that idea. You should go home and take full advantage of it and get them in your group by Monday. I'm not kidding. I think that's so smart. I love
I was like, I'm going to try, and I was like, so far, so I took pictures like yesterday, which wasn't a bad day. It just wasn't like, you know, I came home with my sweatpants on after I was done. Today I'm wearing like real clothes, but I have my hoodie over it because I'm cold and I don't have a real jacket.
Yeah. Look, I see
like,
that.
Every day I'm getting a little closer to being frumpy free, so tomorrow I'll actually do my hair.
I love it. I love it. It's a step process.
Look, it's a balance.
I know. Like this one, it's falling sideways.
No, as far as I'm concerned, that's a real hairdo.
It's my most of the hairdo. I feel all Gibson. I feel all old-timey to Gibson when it gets all floppy in the back. I'm like, look at me. I'm like, you know, like 1890s hipster with this.
No, but for real, Monica, if you want to set that up, I'll be happy to help you get it all set up if you want to do that. Because I think that that's an awesome, like, let's unfrump before February 14th or something. Because I know that that's something.
Let's do it.
Yeah, like we're moms, we struggle with that. I mean, I live all day in my fucking workout clothes. And I might change into LuLaRoe leggings. I might not. And, you know, but I think that that's an awesome idea, especially if your market is a lot of moms. So,
yeah,
it is.
And you could totally advertise that in all of the groups. Every mom group you're in, you could be like, who wants to frump before Valentine's Day? Because I know how many moms, except for the ones that post, like, am I pregnant? And they post their fucking, those things drive me insane. Like, does this say yes? Well, how long ago did you pee on it? Well, 2 days ago. Then the answer is no. Anyway, they hurt my brain when they do that. This is my brain hurting.
I am not a member.
I'm in a mom group that totally does not allow peeing on a stick. Like, we made a subgroup just for the people who want to do that.
I love that idea.
Oh my god.
Totally advertise in that group.
World.
And then, yeah. And the biggest part is there would be so much participation in it because you'd be like, what part of your life did you unfrump today? Whether it's makeup or hair or everything, just don't invite those moms that like look like supermodels every day. That's not.
Oh God, no. There's one that's parked behind me right now in Carline, and I can't stand her. She literally comes and she's a trophy wife. She's like second wife or third wife actually. So like she literally got her boobs done in the middle of last year. So now all of her shirts come down to like here. And she's like this skinny. And I'm like, dude, I mean, you come to car line pickup. What are you trying to find your next husband?
You never know. There could be an upgrade there.
Oh, I had a mom at the basketball game last week, and
Hey, hold on, Jen. Will you stop recording?
Woo! I was impressed. Yeah, I am going to
Somebody
stop
take
recording.
a picture for me because I can't do it. If I do it,
Oh,
then
yeah.
I'll lean forward and look.
All right,
at
hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. I got this. All right. On the count of 3. Hold on.
I can hold this smile forever.
1, 2, 3. Did it take? Hold on, let me make sure it took because I didn't hear the click noise.
I want to picture with Jen doing this.
Yeah, stretching out my cheeks.
Oh, it did take. Okay, we got this.
Yay.
Woo!
Oh, what is this new button? Chat, pin video, neato.
Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording.
Yeah, stop the recording.
Please.